Words of our Divine Mother. Our Divine Mother says, we must never forget that we are here to serve the supramental truth and light and to prepare its manifestation in ourselves and upon the earth. With my love and blessings, says our Divine Mother.
Her pallid lips pressed his veil losing lost the sweetness of his bond. His cheek pressed down her golden arm. She sought his mouth still with her living mouth, as if he could persuade his soul back with her kiss. Then grew aware they were no more alone. Something had come there, conscious, vast, and dark. She knew that visible death was standing there, and Satyavan had passed from her embrace.
Words of our Lord Sri Aurobindo from the collective works of our Lord Sri Aurobindo, SABCL Volume 17, Book The Eye of God. Topic: The Seven Sons of the Supermind, page 27. The Seven Sons of the Supermind. First, the Son of Supramental Truth is knowledge, power originating the supramental creation, descent into the Sahasradalam. Second one, says our Lord, the Son of the supramental light and willpower, transmitting the knowledge, power as dynamic vision and command to create, found and organize the supramental creation. Descent into Ajna Chakra, the center between the eyes. Third, the Son of the supramental world, embodying the knowledge power, empowered to express and arrange the supramental creation, descent into the throat center. Fourth one, says our Lord, the Son of supramental love and beauty and bliss, releasing the soul of the knowledge power to vivify and harmonize the supramental creation, descent into the heart lotus. Fifth, the Son of supramental force, dynamized as a power and source of life to support the supramental creation, descent into the navel center. Sixth, the Son of life radiances, power rays, distributing the dynamis and pouring it into concrete formations, descent into the navel center. Seventh, the Son of supramental substance energy and form energy, empowered to embody the supramental life and stabilize the creation, descent into the Mooladhara. topic, the tangle of karma, page 33. Aurobindo says, obviously, we must leave far behind us the current theory of karma and its shallow attempt to justify the ways of the cosmic spirit by forcing on them a crude identity with the summary notions of law and justice, the crude and often savagely primitive methods of reward and punishment lure and deterrent dear to the surface human mind. There is here a more authentic and spiritual truth at the base of nature's actions and a far less mechanically calculable movement. Here is no rigid and narrow ethical law bound down to a petty human significance, no teaching of a child soul by a mixed system of blows and lollipops, no unprofitable wheel of a brutal cosmic justice automatically moved in the traces of man's ignorant judgments and earthly desires and instincts. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, life and rebirth do not follow these artificial constructions, but a moment spiritual and intimate to the deepest intention of nature. A cosmic will and wisdom observant of the ascending march of the soul's consciousness and experience as it emerges out of subconscious matter and climbs to its own luminous divinity, fixes the norm and constantly enlarges the lines, or let us say, since law is a too mechanical conception, the truth of karma. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, for what we understand by law is a single, immutably habitual moment or recurrence in nature, fruitful of a determined sequence of things, and that sequence must be clear, precise, limited to its formula, invariable. If it is not that, if there is too much flexibility of moment, if there intervenes too embarrassing a variety or crisscross of action and reaction, a too rich complex of forces, the narrow, uncompromising incompetence of our logical intelligence finds there not law, but an incertitude and a chaos. One reason must be followed to cut and hew and arbitrarily select its suitable circumstances, isolate its immutable data, skeletonize or mechanize life. Otherwise, it stands open-mouthed at a loss, unable to think with precision or act with effect in a field of subtle and indefinite measures. It must be allowed to deal with mighty nature.
Suddenly, there came on her the change, which in tremendous moments of our life can overtake sometimes the human soul and hold it up towards its luminous soul. The veil is gone, the seeker is no more. Only power seated above our world is seen unshaken by our thought and deed. Its stillness bears the voices of the world. Immobile, it moves nature, looks on life. This, in a moment's death, was born in her.
Our Lord continues to say, it must be allowed to deal with mighty nature as it deals with human society, politics, ethics, conduct, for it can understand and do good work only where it is licensed to build and map out its own artificial laws, erect a clear, precise, rigid, infallible system and leave as little room as possible for the endless flexibility and variety and complexity that presses from the infinite upon our mind and life. Moved by this need, we endeavor to forge for our own souls and for the cosmic spirit even such a single and inflexible law of karma as we would ourselves have made had the rule of the world been left to us. Not this mysterious universe would we have made, but the pattern of a rational cosmos fitted to our call for a simple, definitive guidance in action and for a well-marked thumb rule, facile and clear to our limited intelligence. But this force we call karma turns out to be no such precise and invariable mechanism as we hoped. It is rather a thing of many planes that changes its face and walk and very substance as it mounts from level to higher level, and on each plane, even as it is not one moment but an indefinite complex of many spiral movements, hard enough for us to harmonize together or to find out whatever secret harmony unknown to us and incalculable these complexities are weaving out in this mighty field of the dealings of the soul with nature. Our Lord says, let us then call karma no longer a law, but rather the many-sided dynamic truth of all action and life, the organic moment here of the infinite. That was what the ancient thinkers saw in it before it was cut and shredded by lesser minds and turned into an easy and misleading popular formula. Action of karma follows and takes up many potential lines of the spirit into a multitudinous surge, many waves and streams of combining and disputing world forces. It is the processes of the creative infinite. It is the long and multiform way of the progression of the individual and the cosmic soul in nature. Its complexities cannot be raveled by our physical mind, ever bound in the superficial appearance, nor by our vital mind of desire, stumbling forward in the cloud of its own instincts and longings and rash determinations through the maze of these myriad favoring and opposing forces that surround and urge and drive and hamper us from the visible and invisible worlds. Nor nor can it perfectly be classified, accounted for, tied up in bundles by the precisions of our logical intelligence in its invertebrate search for clear cut dogmas. On that day only shall we perfectly decipher what is now to us nature's obscure hieroglyph of karma, when there rises in our enlarged consciousness the supramental way of knowledge. The supramental eye can see 100 meeting and diverging moments in one glance and envelop in the largeness of its harmonizing vision of truth all that to our minds is clash and opposition and the collision and interlocked strife of numberless contending truths and powers. Truths to the supramental sight is at once single and infinite, and the complexities of its play serve to bring out with an abundant ease to rich significance of eternal's many-sided oneness, says Allah.